T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
These two. Be ready. Be ready.
They start the drive with Connor, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
General West. Show that bench release and go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
On the throwaway. Sets up 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Easy. Hey, exit.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey.
D, tighten up.
50's the mark. 50's the mark.
Hey, I'm coming.
Jack 16.
Mike's 50. Let's put him on.
Buzz.
Put that team on the
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Black 20.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now, Roethlisberger. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers going to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown, Graham, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Here's Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 4-2. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Save. Shoot. Tight yard. 50.
They'll run for it with Samuels, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You got tight right there.
On 2nd down, It's Jones, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Alan Lazard as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This is taken at his 4. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Again, it's Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Rodgers. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got Lewis. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Bud Dupree in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To throw is Rodgers.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he could.
And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will start with counter. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check. 42's the mark.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Like 30.
I know he ain't got it. On your team. Monday. 10. Joker.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
No spacing.
42. I'm here all day.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Block 80. No foul.
Come on, D. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, alert 3.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert.
It's a gain of 7.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Pilot, 64.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down?
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Hey, zoom.
Free bud.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Coming. Hey, Mike 50.
Hey.
Mike 50. Watch the run.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the football.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier now is touchdown, Packers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be taken very short, and he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what against him?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin King with a pick, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
50 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Rodgers looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Steelers' 33-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Just keeping the play alive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the 1st-round pick of 2014.
2nd down and goal.
Rodgers throwing here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.